Welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into the hidden corners of history with 10 fascinating facts that you probably weren't taught in school. Get ready to learn something new. Number 1. Did you know that Cleopatra lived closer in time to the moon landing than to the construction of the Great Pyramid? Cleopatra VII, the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt, was born in 69 BC, while the Great Pyramid was completed around 2560 BC. That's over 2,500 years difference. Number 2. In the early 1900s, a group of women known as the suffragette movement fought for women's right to vote in the UK and the US. But did you know that in 1932, women in Saudi Arabia were not allowed to vote or even drive? It wasn't until 2015 that women in Saudi Arabia were granted the right to vote in elections. Number 3. Most people think of the Titanic as the largest ship of its time, but did you know there was a ship called the SS Great Eastern? Launched in 1858, it was twice the size of the Titanic and could carry over 4,000 passengers. However, it was considered a commercial failure and never achieved its full potential. Number 4. In 1948, a group of scientists in the US developed a device called the cavity magnetron that allowed radar to operate at microwave frequencies. This technology eventually led to the invention of the microwave oven, which was first sold to the public in the 1950s, revolutionizing cooking forever. Number 5. When we think of ancient Rome, we often picture grand structures like the Colosseum. However, did you know that there were public toilets in ancient Rome that could accommodate multiple people at once? They were designed for social interaction, and Romans often used them as a place to chat. Number 6. The Great Wall of China is often thought to be a single continuous wall, but it's actually a series of walls and fortifications built by different dynasties over centuries. The most famous sections were built during the Ming Dynasty, but some parts date back to the 7th century BC. Number 7. In 1977, a scientist named Frank Drake sent a message from Earth to a nearby star system called Alpha Centauri. This message, known as the Arecibo message, was designed to communicate with potential extraterrestrial life. It contained information about humanity, our DNA, and our solar system. Number 8. During World War II, the British government created a secret organization known as the Special Operations Executive, or SOE, to conduct espionage and sabotage against the Axis powers. Many of their agents were women who undertook dangerous missions in occupied Europe, changing the course of the war. Number 9. The first computer programmer is considered to be Ada Lovelace, a mathematician who worked on Charles Babbage's early mechanical general-purpose computer, the analytical engine, in the mid-1800s. She wrote the first algorithm intended for implementation on a machine, making her a pioneer in computing. Number 10. Finally, did you know that the first recorded use of the word dinosaur was in 1842? Sir Richard Owen coined the term to describe a group of large, extinct reptiles. However, the dinosaurs went extinct about 65 million years ago, long before the word was even invented. And there you have it, 10 history facts that weren't taught in schools. Which one surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing content. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.